You know what I don't get? I don't get how the fact that there's some Pokemon that are used way more than others. Like, you can go to the battle spot, right now, and I'm pretty sure one of these Pokemon, I'm pretty sure, are going to be on their team, on the opposite team. So I'm going to see why they're so overused. Alright, despite him finally crossing his chicken legs together, there's one thing that sets him out with regular Alakazam, and that's the spoons. Like, oh my god. You know how many bowls of cereal he can eat with all those spoons? Like, he can eat 5. How many can you eat? Like 1? Maybe 2 if you were that hungry, but no. This guy can eat 5 whole bowls of cereal. Like, oh my goodness. That's a lot of cereal, and I would eat like 5. Despite the fact that he can pretty much dice up all your organs and your guts with just by hugging those 2 blades on his chest, the real problem is the fact that he can just headbutt you and just slice you in half. I mean, look at that war helmet thing. Like, what the heck? Okay, I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm just gonna say it. Blacephalon. I know it's wrong, but whatever. I nicknamed mine Disco Ball because look how weird that head looks. I mean, besides the head, when this thing came out, everybody just kept on calling it Pennywise, and why Pennywise? Like, what the heck? Leech Seed, Substitute, Protect, and Bounce. That is all I need to say about this. The problem with this one is this thing has so much HP, like, it's really hard to turn that egg in that's just holding into scrambled eggs. Besides the fact this thing is badass, and the fact that it has blue flames, blue wings, black skin, like, this thing looks badass, but I think the real reason everybody chose this one is because that made Charizard finally a fire and dragon type, and I think that set off a bunch of Gen 1ers. I think Gen 1ers are also upset at the fact that Clefairy is a fairy type now, not a normal type, but I think it really boosts its rank in the Smogon tiers. This is the only mythical that can Mega Evolve, and this thing is so majestic, like, wow. This thing has blades on its blade claws, and a blade on his head. Leech Seed, Poison Barbs, nothing more. It's a shark that lives on land. Nothing more badass than that. You know what really pissed me off about Mega Garchomp? The only way you can get Mega Garchomp, the only way, is in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Well, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you have to get 1,000 flags. And oh my god, that was such a chore just to go to each one. But now in Sun and Moon, you can get it for just 64 battle points. What the heck? You can't just do that. I swear, everybody was just hating on Froakie when he was announced, but when Greninja was announced, oh my god, everybody wanted a Greninja. He got into Smash Brothers, but somehow he didn't get into Pokémon Tournament. This thing was really popular once Sun and Moon came out, but once they realized all it does is increase Water Shuriken's attack, like, nobody really wanted it, but I still have one and I think it's really cool. I'm pretty sure 25% of the people that use Mega Gyarados use that one red shiny Gyarados that you can get in Heart Gold and Soul Silver and possibly Gold and Silver on the Virtual Console. And if not that, well, I don't even know. It was popular during X and Y, but apparently it wasn't popular enough to get into Pokémon Tournament. That's all I have to say. I swear, there's something up with this thing, because literally no matter what attack I use, this thing always says it's not very effective. Like, no matter what I use, this thing is, oh my god. Here's the thing about Kartana. Okay, so I'm gonna look on the internet, put in origami and see what comes up. Alright. Okay, guys, get ready. 1, 2, boom! There, I see no difference at all. I think the only people who have Keldeo on their team are just pretty much bronies. I mean, who else would have it on our team? A dragon that makes electricity and it looks like it's made of ice. Who wouldn't want to have this on their team? As a certain Sylveon once said one day, yeah, I think this thing should go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so this started off with just a simple typo, and I managed to escalate this into something beautiful. Little does anybody know that this picture is actually just Mega Latios. They both look so similar when they Mega Evolve. I just said whatever and just used this. The only people with Mega Lopunny on their team is just a bunch of furries. Poor Lopunny. It's a mythical Pokemon, and you get it free just by scanning a QR code. I mean, a free mythical. I mean, who wouldn't pass that down? From 1 magnet to 3 magnets to 1 huge magnet. Ta-da. What's better than 1 chomper on your head? 2. Mega Mawile. This one's one of the best Mega Evolutions. I mean, who wouldn't want the genie from Aladdin on their team? Here it is, Mew, the ancestor of all Pokemon. I mean, this thing can learn anything, any move, and that gives you a whole range of possibilities and strategies. Yet, it's weak to Ghost, Bug, and Dark types. Mostly people want this just to get the disguise ability, so you get a free hit. This one's so overused because in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you can probably get this on Route 104. Now this is an actual evolution, survival of the fittest. Charles Darwin would be proud of him. Out of all the appliances Rotom could have possessed, this one is the most annoying. So Link from The Legend of Zelda called earlier, and he wants his 20 rubies back. I keep Mega Scizor handy whenever I want to get some bread out of the bakery or something. This thing looks like spaghetti, and now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go chill with Mega Alakazam and eat some soup or something. It's a bird made of metal. What more could you ask for out of this? Well, I think all those you like Mudkip memes finally got the better of him. One's cute, one's badass, one's tough, and one is elegant. Now, I gotta admit, this is pretty tough, so I'll give you guys a little clue. The pink one is the badass one. This thing has more spikes than Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, oh my god, like, keep it down a bit for everybody else. This is what you call a dinosaur Pokemon. Like, okay, so there's like no other dinosaur Pokemon that can be more badass than Tyranitar. Its typing went from dark to rock to dark. That's pretty creative, huh? I don't get why people were hating on Venusaur at first, like when he first came out, but the funny thing is, people started hating on him more considering the fact that he's more powerful than Mega Charizard X and Y combined, and that, I mean, Venusaur is really good and really kind of cute. Black and White, Victini's Pokedex entry was 000, so technically he's the official missing no. Speaking of Black and White, if you had this on your team, I don't think you had any life at all. The only people who use Zapdos is just a bunch of Team Instinct people. For everybody who trained their Zygarde, yeah, there's no Pokemon Z at all. Okay, guys, this is actually my first time actually like making something like this. If this thing is actually good and like I get some positive reviews, I might like do a second part with the never used or something. But I mean, I kind of had fun doing this, and well, I mean, it wasn't too hard to make, but with my skill, I mean, I guess I was just a little lazy, but still. Anyways, I really hope you guys like this, and well, I hope I can do this again sometime.